Hey guys, this is Stellarum back for another episode of Stellarum FTB, the Infinity Pack. You can see I've laid out where I'm going to be building my my new home. So let's head down there. I might actually move it back maybe 1 or 2 blocks, 2 blocks actually I think. So let's get down there. Try not to kill ourselves. Ooh, that's a bit higher. I bet I can jump in water. Okay, so let's just lay it out really quickly, and then we'll move these back just like that. So 2 back like that. These are going to be where I'm going to have my door, and then this one goes back as well, and then that way I'm not right up against the edge here. That should be pretty good, I think. Okay, so now I've got this nice, or I love this pack, the chisel pack. So let's go ahead and I'm going to start by making this out of cobblestone just because it's a plentiful resource at the beginning. And I'm actually going to make it with the panel. I tested this out in a bit of a test world and I really like it, and it lets you do some neat designs. So I'm going to, it's a connected block, so it kind of connects in like that. But one of the really nice features, or one of the interesting, whoops, that's not where it should be, so let's break that. Okay, one of the interesting things I can do is add a couple blocks underneath like this, and then you end up having this pattern that kind of looks like it's coming out of the wall, sort of. And I really like that. It's kind of cool. So depending on what I have in the room, I might kind of do stuff like that. So I'll leave that for now. I want to try to get this up relatively quickly. I wouldn't mind having this all done in one episode and be able to have, basically be able to move in. So I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. Now I'm going to frame this right away. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then I'm going to do that and that. So now we can go across this way. And I might add some kind of flourishes at the at different points here. Wow, I'm going to be running out of cobble here. But that's alright. You know what? I'll get started on this, and then I might go mine some more cobble. It was the with panel. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely going to be missing, not have enough blocks here, but that's alright. Okay, so the idea is it's going to frame the house. I might try to do some ornament patterns kind of around it. So some marble stuff around it. I know for sure I want marble on the floor, but you know what? I can do, actually I got a lot more marble. So what I might do, I didn't realize I had quite this much marble. What I might do, right off the bat, I'm going to just take, let's just take these. And then I'm going to use these up above. That might be a bit much. I'll just use 2. 2 up above like that. And then we can go ahead and, you know what, let's take these. What do we want to make them? Let's go ahead and make it with the panel. And we'll do that on the roof, actually. Or you know what, I can actually do this right here, just like that. It'll frame some windows, and then I'll have some vertical slat windows. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So let's do that all the way around here. And then we'll have, so let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. We can have 3 windows here, just like that. That looks pretty good, I think. I can always play around with this depending on how it looks at the end. But for now, that's alright, actually. That's probably going to end up with an odd number here, so, or a different number. We can make one, you know what, let's do one, actually kind of a nice little, you know what, I kind of prefer it the other way. Let's put these on the bottom here, and then we'll have glass around the edges there like that. Okay, let's go ahead and chisel this glass, because that's what we're going to need right away. And what do we want to make it look like? Let's try shale glass. I should probably try this with one. Yeah, let's try shale glass. You know, it kind of ties into that, so I actually don't mind that. That looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that. And what I'm going to do is we'll get all of this in the shale glass. And let's go ahead and put this all along the bottom. And the purpose of that is once we have it all the way along the bottom, we can start filling in at the top as we need. And now we just need some doors, and then we'll be good. We'll be all set up for protecting ourselves from mobs. So that looks half decent. Let's do this and this. Let's just go take a look. It's getting to be nighttime, so I'm going to kind of go back to my base really quick. You know, I might want to change these back to these ones here. I think that'll kind of give it a bit more continuity. I like those panel ones, but maybe not right away. So let's do that. And then let's break these, and we'll put some lights up here. And then I think I'm going to head back to my base and just try to... Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I like that. So if we do F7, there's still a couple spots right in the middle. So I'm going to have to kind of find a spot to put one more torch just to, or put maybe a piece of glowstone right in the middle at the top there. But I really like this. That looks really cool. And if we put, let's see if we can't fill up. I don't think we'll fill up completely. Oh, we will. Yay. I think that looks really cool. So let's go back to our base, get a few more materials. I might cut that out. Let's just hit F7 again. And we'll be right back. Hey guys. So now we're back, and we can start finishing up. Oh, and of course I mess up and I waste a piece of glass. I could get something that can break it nicer, but I'm not really at that point yet. But for now, that's alright. one piece of glass isn't going to kill me. Okay, so we've got that. I did bring some doors this time. I wanted to make sure to use steel doors. So I was going to do that and then put a button there. Okay, so now I got doors, and they're not going to be easy to break down, so that's good. Okay, we've got all of our glass in place. For the ceiling, I'm going to try to use this same block, and I'm just going to go around like this for the first part. See, that's kind of cool how it does that little bit there. Why does it do that, actually? Is it because of that block there? Yeah, I guess so. Something's going on. Looks cool anyways. Okay, so I'll just put a little ring around the edge here. And then what I'm going to do is similar to the other windows. I'm going to do something like this. And then follow it up with some panels. Yeah, panels like that. Yeah. What do you guys think of that? Hope I have enough glass for this, actually. So it's not exactly blast-proof glass, so we might consider upgrading that at some point. But for now, it's pretty decent and gives me a nice view coming in and that sort of stuff. One more quick thing before the sun goes down. Where is it? Oh, we still got quite a ways. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to want to do is create some kind of a different floor here. And I think what I'm going to go with is the cobble with the dark pattern. Yeah, so I'm going to put this around the edge like this. You can see my little pattern here. Actually, what would be really... Oh, first, hold on. Let's put down the doors again. Let's go from the outside, not there. I want you on that block. Just like that. I'm going to need some more buttons. Or really, I should use a button that can be on either side, or would activate both at the same time. So might have to do some sort of like redstone thing there. That's not too bad though. What I kind of would like actually is, let's see if we can make this work. Let's put, yeah, a block. Wait, we're gonna need this block here and this block there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is align it up with the windows. Let's go around the edge and we can do that really quick. Okay, so we're going to want one there, like that. Just like that. And that's the last one. So then that's going to be that block in there. Just like that. So there's a bunch of extra blocks, and it just to make it look nice, but I kind of like the way it looks, so. Perfect. What do you guys think of that? Pretty fancy, eh? These aren't exactly lined up. Yeah, that might be a problem. But we'll take care of that another time. Okay, now to get to what we're going to put in the middle here. I am going to start with, on the outside here. Did I put the wrong block there? I did. Well, with pattern, I must have run out. I didn't even notice it switched over. Okay, so it's this one, and this one here. I'm going to switch the rest of my cobble over to the dark panel, just because I'm not going to need the other one. So let's take this, switch it over to dark panel, and same thing with you. I'm not going to need this much, but that will be enough to get this build complete. So let's go like that. How's the sun doing? Oh, it's coming along. Okay. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to have a pattern with these marble tiles, and then I'll have everything else kind of filled in. So let's do something like that. I might want the other way around though. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Actually, before I forget, okay, the sun's going down. I want to run out and get some wool. So I brought some shears just to be able to do this. The reason why is I want to set up my bed and reset my spawn point here. So if I head over, I thought there were some sheep around here. See some cows. See some pigs. I don't see any sheep yet. There was some like just right here. Here, sheep, sheep. There we go. There's one. Give me two. Very generous of him. Is there another sheep over here? Please tell me there's one more. I just need one more. Oh, he gave me three. Never mind. I don't need another one. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Okay, so let's head back and we'll craft a bed and we can reset our spawn point. I kind of like that. I'm going to want to build some more stuff around it, but for now, this is going to be my primary residence. I'm going to set up all my inventory stuff in here. Let's take all this dirt off the bottom here. Okay, so now we're going to want to set up the same thing over on this side. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've got those two like that. And then I might, you know what, I might want to do just the same pattern but doubled here. Let's see if that looks alright. Let's fill in the rest of this with the dark block. Yeah, I think it looks good. Might be a bit busy. I might want to just switch this back. I might want to take these panels out here. Maybe make this big one 4 wide. We'll see. I think for now, this is all right actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and just I'll put a crafting table down here. We'll see how this works. We might be kind of adding some wings onto this as well. So we'll see what we need and what we want to use. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make myself a bed, and I'm gonna sleep through the night. And then I'm gonna go off and figure out exactly how I'm going to. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I really like this window in the back. The roof might need a bit of work, but I love the floor and the windows on the side. I think really look good. So maybe I might want to do this as a building, like a tall building here. Yeah, that might be cool. Let's see if the rain stops. If we can get rid of the rain, I'm gonna just jump up and pillar up and give you guys a good view of this, and we'll see what it looks like. Oops. So open and I always miss this thing. There we go. Okay. So let's go over here and let's pillar up. There's no mobs around, just checking for my view there. Let's go over a bit. There's a deep cave there. Interesting. I have to explore that after. So let's just jump up here. Just like that. Maybe a bit lower. Yeah, that looks cool. It's kind of neat with the view distance kind of makes it foggy there. So just right about here, it looks like it's got this light emanating from that building. Looks kind of cool. But yeah, so that's the start of my building. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna start moving all my stuff over there, setting up a little bit of an inventory, and then we'll start doing some cool projects and builds over there. Definitely want to keep going with the tech sort of feel to this whole world, but I also want to explore stuff like Botania. I really like Botania, and I haven't played around with it. I've kind of looked at what you can do with it, but I haven't really gone in depth into what Botania can offer. So I want to be able to try. I want to try to do that at some point, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Okay? Take care.